of influencers.
I was in Washington with my sister, and right now you can not buy the weed, but you can give it. They can give it away for free, and they have stores like they have like the grown, all the material for growing, the seeds. They got the weed, but they cannot sell the weed. So you can buy a T-shirt and they give you weed for free.
Yeah.
So they have, it's like same as coffee shop, yeah. And they also have it like in I think it's legalized in California.
Yeah, it is now.
Yeah.
But Canada is full legal now.
Yeah?
Canada opened it all up, all across. But see, you got to understand, Arizona is also legal for medical marijuana. There's a lot of tricky things in America with this marijuana thing. They just don't want to give in and just go ahead and allow marijuana, you know. It's, again, I hate to say it like this, but this is white America, you know. At first, back in the 20s or whatever, alcohol was forbidden. But they were making it in Kentucky and all these places anyway. So what did they say? They said, hey, we tax it and we make it legal. Marijuana essentially came from Mexico, and because it's not a white man's thing, they don't want it to be okay. And this is my opinion. This is my opinion. A white man in America makes the alcohol, so okay. But originally in America, marijuana was coming from Mexico, and that's no-no. So you've got to be an American and you've got to live in America to understand that America is racist, period. It's built on racism, all right? Native Americans were first. White man from England came over, didn't like what they saw, didn't like the people in their culture, and didn't understand it, but we want your land. So that's how America started. White man taking from other man. So whatever's going on with this medical marijuana in America, I mean, they you know, it's statewide. Whatever state is legal, but it's not federally legal. Does that make sense? So in your state it's legal, but it's not legal in the United States.
Yeah.
Washington, D.C. says it's not legal, but your individual state says it is. It's weird. But I think they're getting the point here, just like what they did with alcohol. If you tax it, it's a lot of money, and that's what California did. Unfortunately, our boy, and I say our boy because I really respect Arnold Schwarzenegger. I haven't met him like yourself, but I really respect him. But when he was in office and governor of California, they went bankrupt. They had a hard time. I'm not going to say it's his fault, but California went down when he was in governor or at the end of his governor term. So they had to do something to you could ask him. They had to do something to bring the city back up in the black because they've been in the red, the state. And that is, I think, the motivating factor for the lawmakers to allow marijuana, because California was the first, this medical marijuana. Here it is 5-10 years later, and California is in the top. They're no longer in the red. The government has money, and so on. So all the other states got, hey, we can get taxes on this. Arizona jumped on board, Colorado, Washington, Oregon. You say Washington, D.C.? Or you mean Washington State?
No, it was in D.C., around the corner from the White House.
Yes,
you
that's
could buy,
strange.
you could get the.
I find that very strange because it's all on the West Coast. I can't believe that the East Coast is allowing marijuana.
I don't know. You could buy a T-shirt and you get the marijuana for free.
That's crazy, man. I never heard of it, bro. I haven't been home in a couple years. You know, I'm an American, but I don't.
I'm just back since a month. Yeah.
You've been back, so you know
Since a
more than
month,
me.
since 1 month ago,
Yeah,
yeah.
man, you know more than me. I don't know. I go home in a little bit in a month, but I'm going to Arizona. And it's already. You get a medical card and you can already have it. And you know, let's be honest. You can go anywhere and get a medical card. You go to the doctor, you give them $100 and say, "I got back pain." You know, it's just a hurdle you got to get over. California, you don't need it anymore. You don't need that anymore.
Do you think marijuana is harmful for your body, or?
I think anything we use in excess is harmful for our body. So I guess the answer would be if in excess, yes. If we eat too much, it's not good for us. If we drink too much, it's not good for you. If you smoke too much, it ain't gonna be good for you.
But once in a while is okay.
It's to each its own, really, man. Really. I don't dare to try to be a doctor, man. I don't dare try to be a doctor. You know, to each its own. Whatever individual likes and that's what they want to do, that's their business, I think. I think that's something that they need to, you know, that's their business. I think it's kind of good here in Holland the way they take the approach on the soft drug situation, if you're going to allow something, you know, because you and I know going to heroin, cocaine, crystal meth, and those kind of drugs, those are not good. You know, it's proven year after year, case after case, all it does is destroy. You know, so I think anything you use in excess is not good.
Follow the Moti on Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat.